Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. If I had a bit of a hiatus yesterday, I just needed a break just to chill and relax, but I'm back. So if you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, blah blah blah. It's nice to see you. Thank you for your donations, they're highly appreciated, and thank you for your emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My readings are open. If anyone is interested in a 60-minute reading, I have limited space each week. But please have a look for the blue line of arrows in the description box. Second paragraph down, there are 2 emails there. That's the only way to get in contact with me. Please be aware there is still someone going through the comment sections here and there pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp me, or that it asks, or they try to solicit any type of money, or money for reading, money to get your love back, money for anything like that, they are not a friend, they are a scammer. Please just look and report them. With that being said, the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning it is past, present and future. And if I say he, she, masculine, feminine, I am talking about the energies that are coming through, but we hold both of those, so please take what resonates, okay? And when I was actually connecting with our highest resonance light team members, and I asked them what we should be focusing on, they were talking about a warlock, or a man, someone who does not like women, somebody who sees women as molding men in their image and seeing it as being disempowering, and wanting to take all power from those women, but not just women, any man that does not see or perceive identity and the world the way they do, okay? Now what we have here is Lover and Knight in reverse, okay? So I'm going to read the shadow attributes, which are for Knight, allegiance to destructive, my words today, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. And then you have Lover also, and it says obsessive passion that harms others, self-destruction. My words, do you know what, today as I've actually connected in, there's someone here who is really tongue-tied, and there is a dizziness that comes with it. That's not my energy. There's someone who is very, very ungrounded, very, very unbalanced, and they're finding it difficult to express themselves, or they wish they could say something, but they know that if they take their mask off and show themselves as who they really are, that they will be shunned, rejected, or rebuked, or just sent away. Because it says here, obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. You have a toxic masculine energy here who is very, the energy is very forceful, okay? It's a very Mars fiery energy. Okay, this person wishes to be the white knight in shining armor, but only at their only with what they want to give, with their rules. Because you've also got rescuer here as well, and I'm going to read both of them, but it says on shadow attributes, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps these rescued ones needy. And then on the light attributes, so this is for a light one, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, your divine counterpart, or another light one, it says provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So what I'm getting from this is whoever this energy is, whoever this person is that's in their own little fantasy, who does not like women, but wants to be the one that rescues them because they see women, or they see other men who are very balanced as being weak, in other words. They have this mask on of, being the one that will provide the strength and the support to others in crisis. But they're the ones that are actually creating the crisis, okay? Because with that saying, assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. This is something here about needing there to be this imbalance, and underneath you've got shapeshifter. Needing this imbalance, needing to use gaslighting and love bombing and trauma bonding to get someone to always be there, to be codependent towards them. I had to feed their ego, because the shadow attributes of shapeshifter is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in that moment. the light attributes, which will be to, because what I'm picking up right now is that whoever this person is trying to push themselves forward as the guise of a divine counterpart towards a light one. Because on the light attributes, so this would be your actual divine counterpart, it says skilled at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So whoever this person is has got a mask on, but I heard the mask is crumbling, okay? And then you've got Messiah in reverse. And it says here, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. This person is very, very delusional, okay? Very, very delusional. And I also got the image of someone being shot. So I don't know what they're mixed up in, okay? But I heard they're dangerous. This person uses a lot of psychology tricks, you know, to manipulate others. They will use things to triangulate, for example, to make someone look at their friends in a certain way, to isolate them. There's something here with also gaslighting and doing it online. Something about an intelligent troll. Why did I hear an intelligent troll? Mediator. Negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. This person knows how to egg on a fight. Okay, now I would like to know, how is this linked into a light one? Whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one. Let's see. And it says here, seeker. Inability to commit to a path once found. But for the light attribute, so that would be for you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, or your divine counterpart, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. This person, this comes back to the intelligent troll. There's something here about enjoying seeing other people being outed in an uncomfortable way. And when I say outed, it's just that kind of, if someone makes a comment online, this person will want to pull it apart bit by bit to make the other person seem stupid, okay, even though they're not, you know, or someone making a comment and being educated to a certain extent in it and then going, well, I know a lot more about this. I'm going to make you look like an idiot to everybody else, okay? Because you've got here dilettante, and it says pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. But this kind of intelligent troll is somebody who will be Googling the actual answers and then portraying it as if that's actually theirs. For someone, this may be an incel, somebody who is angry at women because they never got a chance to develop a proper relationship, or they never really got to develop their social, emotional and personal skills when it comes to women. And this is the reason why there seems to be a lot of jealousy when it comes to other men who are balanced in their logic and in how they connect to the cosmos and themselves. Because what else came out here was advocate, and it's in reverse. So you have here embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Okay, this person likes to make money off of this as well, because you've also got Midas to the miser. So light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. This person knows that a light one is coming into some sort of windfall of money, property, inheritance, or that their gifts are going to expand and touch a lot of people's souls, and that there will be monetary gain from that, even though that is not the reason why this light one is doing it. Okay, because shadow attributes are hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. This person is always thinking about money, but always thinking about how they can one up another person. Okay, everything's a competition to them. Because you've also got saboteur, induces a self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. There you go. Okay, this person has narcissist written all over them. Now I'm going to place these down like this and see what's at the bottom. Now you have here Messiah coming out again. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Now the thing is as well, the word warlock, from my understanding, is actually a male witch that has been outed from their coven, okay, for breaking rules or for doing something that they weren't supposed to do. So whoever this person was may have actually been part of a different group and they had to work their way up, or they may have been in a different group. And when I say group, I mean a coven, for example. And not all covens are evil and bad and dark, because you have different tones of witches that decide to their path depending on how they decide to heal. okay? Because you have got dark witches, which is just, I'm going to burn the whole house down. You have grey witches, which are, I'm going to build that house, but if you throw something into my window, then I'm going to burn your house down. Then you have white witches who build their house and protect their house, so that if something's thrown towards it, they just leave it up to their ancestors and all of those elementals to deal with that, while they continue to heal and grow and make those foundations of their home bigger and stronger and turn it into a castle. So they may have been part of a coven that did not agree with their perception, not only on other genders, but how this, whoever this warlock is, how this warlock kind of conducted themselves in the coven and outside of the coven, and they were outed, they were kicked out. And the energy that I'm getting, especially with it being a warlock, is so this person then created their own, or they made their own, and they have their own harem of women around them. Now, how does this link into a late one? Let's see. What would you like me to take this one over here? So how does this link in? Because you've got time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. And then you've got glamour and intrigue and in drama upside down. So somebody here may have been, this person may have been orchestrating some sort of hacking or online stalking, okay, towards a light one, the person you're thinking of. But they kind of got outed, because with that drama, intrigue, and I can't remember what the last one was, with it being upside down, it's almost like the jig is up, people know. Well, this person was doing some sort of voyeurism, okay, and I heard it became an obsession. It became an obsession, a wonderful full idea and aha moment. They thought that it was a great idea to do this, okay, because you've got rescuer here to saboteur. They're thinking that, you know, whatever it is that they're doing, it's a game. This person plays a lot of games because being in reality is too difficult for them, because it means they have to look at all of the consequences to their own actions. They have to take responsibility for their actions. So it's easier for them. That's why they set up a coven. And I heard it's mainly women, or it's all women, because then they can control them. They can get them to do their biddings. And they thought this would be a great idea. And there's something here about Halloween coming up. I know it's quite blatant because there's a pumpkin on the card. But there's something about All Hallows Eve and them having this massive idea that they're going to be able to come in as a shining white knight after placing a tower in front of a light one's door, and that's irrespective of gender. Now you've also got here a miracle. They also see this light one as a miracle, as someone who can actually heal their wounds, the ones that they hide from but know are there. Okay, now what have you got here? Release your power. Interesting. So this person is trying to block. I actually just watched the second Craft film, The Craft, The Legacy, and I remember in the first film as well, because if you're not, you know, if you're not very, if you don't recognise that film or know what it's about, The Craft is about this new girl that comes into town, and she makes friends with these three girls that turn out to be witches, and they needed like a fourth, because they needed one for east, west, north and south. And they activate their powers, and each one of them has, you know, very particular powers for themselves. And in the first film, the other three become quite power hungry and turn to the dark side. And the other one does not and binds the others. In the second film, the same thing happens. There's something here about trying to bind a light one's powers, because it is my personal belief that every single person on this planet has psychic gifts. Every single one of us has the ability or the potential to be a medium, okay? Because when we're children, we are closer to death. How many times have you heard children saying, oh, there's someone over there and there's no one there? But then they grow up and they don't become a medium. It's not because they don't have those skills, it's because they decided to go down a different path. And the reason I'm saying this is because this person, they're trying to take away not only mediumship skills or psychic skills, you know, or you know, those things, that they wish to take the energy or the essence of this light one, because there's something that threatens them when it comes to powerful men and women, those that know thyself. Because there is like an old Egyptian proverb, and I can't remember it exactly, but it's something along knowing thyself brings you closer to God. Something along those lines. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And there seems to be this fear from whoever this toxic masculine energy is, or warlock, is that the people that they're targeting, They're targeting them because they're scared that if they access their powers, or their, you know, the way they connect to the divine fully, that they'll be able to wipe them out. And this person has they have some sort of God complex. They feel like they are all powerful, or they should be all powerful, and at the same time they worry about how other people see them, which is why they always have this mask up. So let me see which one of these cards would like to come out, please and thank you. Okay, and we have got, ooh, New Moon Lover, a candle consecration. If you are looking for new love, perform this spell and you will find a new lover to satisfy your needs. On the next new moon night, take 2 pieces of rose quartz, blah, 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 blah. I won't read the rest of it, okay? This person on the new moon did something to try and bind a light one to them. It was something to do with, because you've got Seeker upside down and you've got Knight upside down. They wanted this light one to be going towards the wrong divine counterpart. Now, please remember that your divine counterpart doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be your business partner. It could be someone who is coming in because you two are destined to come together and work on some sort of project, some sort of creativity, something that you're going to birth into this world together to help light up the glow, to help raise the vibrations of the collective consciousness. Now that could be an actual child, or that could be a project that you're working on, but whoever this person is obsessed with a deluded romantic perception that you two should be together, or this light one should be with them, okay? And they did something on the new moon, because with that Seeker upside down to the night, they did something, and they wished to bring a tower in at the same time, hoping that when this tower hit, they could come in and swoop in and be either the business partner that you need or the romantic lover that you needed. Okay, because you've also got the thing that's very interesting, that came up upside down, so it didn't work, because I heard it accessed more motion, and I'm seeing the 8 of Wands. All it did was actually quicken the pace in which this divine counterpart, the genuine divine counterpart, is going to come into this light one's life. Well, bully for you then, hey? Because you've also got this one upside down as well. And it says, words of love and affirmation ritual. The most powerful secret of love is that you must love yourself before you can love someone else. One way to achieve this is through affirmations. And then it tells you, you know, what to... I can actually do this. This is lovely. Grab a black permanent marker and take a walk in the park. Gather fallen leaves in your path. After you have collected at least 13 leaves, find a comfy place to sit, ideally under a tree, and write on the leaves. Try statements such as, I love myself, I get better every day, or I am creative. List all the good things you are or inspire to be. Each day release one leaf back into nature. Now that's upside down. Now I had the energy, I was watching, I think it was like a YouTube short or something, and someone was doing like a rap, but it was all the things that they were hoping that would go bad for someone else. And I had seen on a Facebook group something similar, and someone said, don't say things like this because you bring them to be. And what I wrote down was, because I do have notes on here, okay, it's not a script, but I do sometimes write down things that I get throughout the day or throughout the week that I think, aha, that's an aha moment, but I don't know why yet. And it says, someone is thinking of the worst, pettiest things that could happen to a light one. For example, your shoes shrink as soon as you get them, money calls and your phone's on silent, okay? So somebody has been doing like really basic, simplistic kind of hexing rituals where they go, you know, may all of your socks come out green in a whitewash. May you always have a zit on your lip. May you always be late for a train and miss it. Things like that. And this person, it's almost like someone was counteracting this warlock at the same time that he was doing this, because they're petty and angry at him. It wasn't to benefit a light one. It was literally to make this person slip up. Okay, now let's find out. Hooray. And you've got the Karmic Trench to the King of Keys. Okay, the Karmic Trench says it all, because this person is getting their karma for whatever it is that they've done to, I think that it's somebody in the harem or coven that this one runs, okay, because you've got the King of Keys here, okay. Now, ooh, with that purple as well, somebody, oh, that's why we had drama and intrigue upside down, because someone's kind of clocked on to what this person's doing, okay? And they may feel either misused or mistreated. Tell me more about this third party coven person. The Karmic trench, okay? In the Four of Scrolls, this person wishes to take away the stability that this coven leader or this warlock has, or the perception that he has. So I just heard pigeon chested, because I was going to say a cock walk, almost like a cockerel when they kind of puff out their chest and go, look how big I am. But then I heard someone's voice say, nah, it's pigeon chested. Okay. Okay. Five of Roses, the garden. Well, that's quite interesting. There's something that's been buried. Something's been buried, and there is someone in this coven that wishes this to come to light, so that this coven leader, this warlock, gets his comeuppance, his just desserts, okay? Because, you know, 5 is always about change. But when I look at the garden, and you look at this as well, there's 2 children playing in there, but one of them has got a magnifying glass. I don't know if you can see that from here. Has got a magnifying glass, is having a really good look in the bushes. There's something here about, you know, wanting this warlock, this coven leader, to get his just desserts, not for what they have done to a light one, but for what they have done to this person's ego, okay? Because I heard you chose them over me. You chose them over me. The light of the world, okay? And you've got 10. And you've got someone knocking on the door. This is to do with blessings, okay? This is definitely to do with blessings, because 10 is always about the ending of a cycle. But if you look at that, you've got somebody inside with their little cat, having a little chat with their cat, feeding them, getting on with their day. And then you have somebody in gold, okay? Now that could be an ascendant master, that could be an angel, that can just be a blessing knocking on the door, okay? That's what they're trying to... Oh, this is what this warlock was trying to bind. They were trying to bind this, because with that, you know, someone is thinking of the worst, pettiest things that could happen to a light one. And the last thing that I wrote down was, you know, money calls, but your phone is on silent. That's a missed opportunity. There's something here about this person wishing this warlock to miss their opportunity. Because I heard jail or prison, because then they'll go to jail or prison. And you've also got on here, reflection, on track, Uriel and the Sphinx, and the Queen of Keys, okay? So with this reflection, there's something here about someone being in deep reflection. Who's in deep reflection? I heard light ones, you're on track. You're on track for your miracle to come in. Yes. Whatever business idea that you have, or whatever you are creating right now, you are on track. And this is almost like my 7 of Pentacles. Look at how far you've come. Look at the amount of work that you've put in. Because you've got to remember as well, even with this miser's touch or Midas touch, this is not just about, you know, your blessing coming in monetary form. This is also to do with your healing. How far you've come, how many towers you've got through, okay? So no matter what this dude over here is throwing, and, you know, who's trying to stop them or not stop them, you're still getting your blessing. This is just the circus in the background, because look, on track. And this is like the 1 of Cups for me. A 1 of Cups, sorry, the Ace of Cups. And then you've got Uriel and the Sphinx. Now this is also about expansion, because you have got angels here, and you've also got ancient Egyptian deities or energies here. I want to place this over here. What was it that they were trying to take away? Rescuer, saboteur. They tried to sabotage some sort of connection that you are going to have to higher realm beings. Because you've got Queen of Keys here, okay? And this is giving me the Queen of Swords. There's something here about using a light one's words and trying to use them against them. But it going the other way round. Whatever this Coven, witch, harem person did, they didn't realise that while they were trying to stop this person, all they've done is open the door for you even more. Interesting. Yeah, 7 of Forces, balance. It has left this warlock even more imbalanced, okay? There's some sort of argument that's happening, because you've got 7 as well. And it says intricacies and industry. 7 of Scrolls. There was a want and a need to stop an opportunity from coming forward for this light one, especially in business and in courts, because I also heard the court will not go in their favour. So anyone that has, you know, a court hearing or something that's been pushed back, it's not going to go in their favour in the end. I cannot tell you when it's going to end, but I can tell you that it's not going in their favour. This person here was trying to do something also with money, okay, bringing money towards them. 1, 2 or 3? 2. 1 or 2? 1. Okay, let's have a look, see. What else would like to come out about this Warlock? Okay, they were hoping that you would accept some sort of monetary offer from them. Okay, they were hoping you would take some sort of monetary offer, that this binding, because this binding may not even just be a binding spell. This could be a freezer spell, because I heard freezing of assets. There's something here about coming forward, and I've said this for a while, that, you know, when people are coming in and giving you advice when you haven't asked for it, check their energy, okay? Because I know I've had people comment and say, well, you know what, you know, if we've got advice to give and blah blah blah. No, but you have to respect boundaries. If someone asks you for advice, fine, you can add it. If you're in the conversation where their opportunity seems to be appropriate, then give it. But there's an energy here of someone trying to come forward, and it's going to be this toxic masculine energy, whether he is, you know, under the veil of someone else or himself, coming forward to give some sort of offer, whether that is advice. Financial advice keeps coming up, okay? With advocate here, it says embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. And then you have mediator here that says negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. This person is going to come forward with some sort of advice, especially when it comes to those who are business owners or entrepreneurs, those who actually are trying to build something from scratch. There's something going on here with this person trying to not only twist the way that a light one perceives love or accepts distorted energy or distorted sexual energy, but also how they accept advice, ill advice, okay? And you've also got here, yeah, the King of Cups to the Four of Cups in reverse. They're hoping that you will accept the advice from somebody who is very, very cold, very, very calculated. And let's have a look. And you've got here, however, things are going to balance themselves out because of whatever this lady did in the Coven. Okay, what did she do? What was it that she did? Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, hoo-wee. She brought in some chaos energy. She really messed it up for him. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. And you've got here, yeah, she messed up his stability big time. So this is Cancer. This is to do with his emotions as well. When he was trying to bind, whatever he tried doing on the new moon on the 25th, it went awry. And he ended up, did he bind himself? I heard no, he bound something else. What did he bind? Okay, he bound his own money. He bound his money. Whoa, okay, so he bound his money and he's pushed money towards you, okay? So you have this polarity of abundance and then lack, okay? He's bound something to his own emotions, the way that he views money. And the more that he kind of goes after this is what he's going to end up with. Wow, okay. Because you know what I heard? He bound his cat, and I saw a cat, and then I heard someone saying, but there's a demon attached to it. There's something here to do with money as well. Tell me more about this money. Okay. Now, 7 of coins, excuse me, 7 of wands came up upside down. All right. You have here a miracle. There's something, he opened the door when he was trying to close it to an opportunity, because the 7 of wands in reverse can be seen as secret competition or no competition whatsoever. And what I can see here, when I look down here, is whoever it is that's going to come in with an offer, or someone who's coming in with genuine advice, or whoever it is that's going to be the start of this divine counterpart connecting with a light one, they're going to be genuine, and this person who was trying to block you has done the opposite, okay? Because you've got miracle here to the Seven of Wands, you've got Midas touch, you've got reflection, and you've got on track. Yeah. And it's really, really imbalanced them. It's really, really imbalanced this person, that you've got past that you've got past the emotional hooks and cords and bindings that they were trying to attach. Interesting. Well, well, well. What else would like to come out before I go? Let's see. Yeah, he's blocked himself completely. He's stuck. He is absolutely stuck. What has he done? What was he planning for this Halloween? What was he planning for this Halloween? Whatever he was planning for this Halloween, you guys are going to dodge, or this light one's going to dodge, because the Ten of Wands is all about burdens. It's all about just carrying way too much. But something's going to be removed in an exponential way when it comes to the 31st, especially. What is it? What's going to be removed? What's going to be removed? Show me what I need to see, please, and thank you. Show me what I need to see. Whatever blocks have been put in, especially money-wise, abundance-wise, that's what's going to be removed. That is what's going to be removed. Yeah, and upgrades. There's going to be massive upgrades for a lot of light ones, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one. And ill will. There's something here about some sort of hex or something being sent towards a light one. Okay, that's being removed as well. Oh, by Uriel, Archangel Uriel, and a very, very big presence, Kemetic principle, because I heard Horus for someone. Horus. And I was listening to a different tarot reader, and I love her, but I'm not going to name drop. But she did say that if you work with one Kemetic principle, so if you work with Anubis, or you work with Isis, or you work with Ra, then you get the whole package. You get all of them. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm just going to work with you. The rest of them will show up when you need them. They will, you know, make themselves known and say, do you want to work with me? Although they're just there. So if if that resonates and you have Horus by you, then you have all of them with you. And this Halloween is almost like an activation where that door is completely opened for you to shake all of their hands. Wow. Wow. He really has bound himself. He really, really has bound himself. Look at that. He's tied himself up with worry over money that he'll never be able to actually get. Now, what's this about jail or prison? Why did I hear about jail or prison for him? Why did I hear jail or prison for him? Please and thank you. There you go. So you got Three of Wands. There was something that he was doing, okay? And I don't think this was by himself. There was something that he was doing on this realm, on this tangible realm, to stop or block or entrap a light one. Okay, now tell me more. What was it? What was it that he was doing? What was he trying to entrap? Money. Money, money, money. I heard inheritance, so that will only resonate for some of you. And you've got to remember that inheritance isn't just physical as well. This is a spiritual inheritance. There was something that they were trying to steal, okay? Why do I want to put this one over here? Yeah, there was something about blocking your balance. Tell me more. What is this money? It was control over finances. So there's a... Oh, okay. So now there was a big argument. There was some sort of argument within this harem. Maybe whoever it was who blocked this warlock did so because he owed her money, or there was something that was supposed to be paid to her. Okay, because this is my pimp card. I know this is a knight, but this is my pimp card. There's something here about them going without and him still having, and her being really angry that he wasn't sharing out all of that, you know, all of the dollars and the pounds and the yens and stuff like that, because you've also got the 10 of cups in reverse. Yeah, not a happy family in any way, shape or form. Because I heard disbanded, but he doesn't know. So it's almost like the coven that he's in is turning on him. There's something about it's, and you know what? It's reminding me of the program, The Incredible Kimmy Schmidt, about this woman, you know, who gets kidnapped as a child and lives how many years underground, and this, you know, this priest or fake priest making them live like it's the, I don't know, it's 300 years before. Well, he's got a secret compartment in the other room that all has electricity. He's going to get pizza, you know, he's chilling out and making them crank this wheel thing, and they don't know why, and it's because it's actually generating his electricity in the next room. I'm getting that from this person, and like the little coven that he has, that he really kind of like breadcrumbs them with, you know, if you do this, I'll give you this, but gives them very small amounts, or may even go out and buy them, here, have a Gucci bag, or have this, but now you've got to do this. And then they won't get anything for a while, not realizing that he's actually probably got all these assets, all these houses, all this money, okay? And one of them may have figured this out. One of them may have figured this out. Let me see what else wants to come out, please and thank you. Yeah, one of them figured this out. 3 of Cups. And she is vex, because you've got the Sun card there as well. She is fully aware, fully aware. So this wasn't even about, you know, oh, I'm going to stop you from doing this for a light one, because she was probably part of this, along with whoever else was in the harem, in energy harvesting, taking those opportunities and creating their own abundance from that. But the fact that she's now realised that her cut was a lot smaller than what he's getting has left her going, well, I'm going to mess it up for you. Not really being that bothered that, you know, this actually brings in more abundance for a light one. It just means that he doesn't get anything. Okay, and that's where the pettiness comes in. Let me see. Yeah, because everything was, ooh. So she's been doing this secretly. It's not even like she turned around and said, you know what, I done this because you did blah, blah, blah. No, there's almost like there's been a secret like talk or meet up with some others in the coven, or I heard outside of the coven. Outside of the coven. Yeah, to disempower this person, because she's realised how they've been disempowering them. Anything else that needs to come out for a light one, please and thank you. What needs to come out for a light one? So you've got the Six of Swords coming out here. Okay, I'm going to place this over here. There's something here. Yeah, they wanted this miracle that's coming in to be left, for a light one to walk away from it, okay? Because you've also got here 9 of Wands to the 3 of Swords. There was definitely a fake offer, or this fake offer of advice that would have entrapped or hurt a light one, and the advice has been, and had been in the past, to ignore this, to go with your intuition. And this light one actually has gone with their intuition. They've gone with their intuition, and they've dodged this bullet, okay? Now we've also got Magician. Ooh, whoever it is that's been, I heard prayer. Someone's power of prayer. Someone's power of prayer is extremely strong. It's extremely strong because it's unbound the things that they were trying to hook to a light one, and it has put in a massive block on this person's divine masculine energy. Wowee. Yeah, look at this, look at this. Wow. Okay, if anyone is planning to do any type of like rituals over Halloween, whether that's just prayer, whether it's lighting a candle, or whether it's full-on divination, you're being told that it's the perfect time, okay? But to ensure that you're also revoking, rebuking, and returning to sender any energy that is sent towards you that you intuitively feel is being sent towards you with maliciousness, because it's going to go back on them tenfold, okay? Because you have got here money, and you've got good investments. Good investments. Anything else from this deck? Yes, top one. Let me see. Yeah, that is commitment. That is commitment. And that's telling me that, you know, whoever it is that's coming in as a divine counterpart is going to be walking away from the same drama, the whole chaos that's going around in the background, as you or this light one is, okay? Because I heard a destined path and justice. So whoever it was, whoever these people are within this coven, they see it as righting a wrong and getting justice, okay? Look at this. Keep doing what you're doing, because your kindness is actually, it's bringing in money. It's bringing in abundance. Now let me see what else needs to come through. Now I know I got, you know, comments. People do not always agree with the way that I perceive things, which is absolutely fine because the divine comes to us in different ways. And it was talking about in my previous video, talking about gratitude list, and someone didn't agree with, you know, using gratitude to raise your vibration. That's not how it works with abundance. Everyone has a different path and everyone practices differently, and the divine will come to us in different ways. But none of it is fact, okay? And that is my opinion or your opinion. None of it is fact. It's just our opinion based on our experiences. So that's why I always say take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, it's not for you. Now you've also got on here inner power and reframe, and it says give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. And then you have reframe, and it says this is happening for me, not to me. Okay, someone here, I heard no, a light one. This is for a light one. And again, we've got a lot of Egyptian energies coming through because this is Sekhmet, okay? Sekhmet is stepping in and saying, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. And then you have over here, this is happening for me, not to me. So you have Sekhmet standing with you, especially as we go into Halloween, because this person is still going to try the most. And there will be some sort of offer, whether that is just an offer of, you know, a friendly ear to listen to. Please read it, whether it is friendly or not, or whether this is an actual offer of, you know, a deal, a sponsorship, you know, working together on a certain project. Whatever it is that resonates for you, because you've got self-love here as well. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. And it's upright. There's something here about your power of love and how the words that you use that actually send this back tenfold. Because, you know, I see in some of my comments people going, I hope this person effing rots in hell and blah blah. And the more that you place anger into how you send your, you know, your return to senders, you're going to build karma for yourself. Now again, that is my opinion. There is nothing wrong with sending back what is sent to you, but you have to do it from a heart space, a balanced heart space. Now you've also got your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions, and it's upside down. So you already know this. You already know this. But this person over here does not realise that they are trapped in their own karmic cycle, okay? I mean, if they've been given the name of Warlock, okay, and they've already been kicked out of one coven because of their behaviour, because of their actions, and because of their refusal to heal, that should tell them alone that, you know, there's something they need to learn, and they're not, okay? And you've got true offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love, okay? So anyone that resonates with, when it comes up to over Halloween, there's something here about giving offerings with love as well. And I know that in certain parts of the world you have Santa Muerto, I think that's right, or the Day of the Dead, where, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, in that culture they will go and they will adorn grave, you know, why can I not find my words? The gravestones with, you know, flowers, and bring food offerings, because it's a day to be closer to the ones that they love. And you've also got loss in here. There's something here about doing that also for your loved ones on that day, because the veil is a lot thinner. A lot thinner, okay? Because it says sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. So someone here is being asked to do that for their ancestor. Now, is there any advice that we need before I go? Now, I know that reading was a little bit all over the place, but that's, you know, sometimes the energy comes through like that. And we've got divine flow as advice, and it says, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. Okay, is this something here about sitting in quiet meditation or surrendering to some of the more volatile energies that we have, or emotions that we have? And I don't mean surrender as in just let it take over, but allow, if you are feeling in grief, allow if you're feeling sadness, allow if you're feeling frustrated, allow yourself to validate how you're feeling, okay? You've also got signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine, okay? Because someone here is ignoring some sort of energy push, like someone trying to push into their energy or doesn't see it, because you've got faith here. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receiving beyond anything I imagine. And it's upside down. There's some sort of will from this toxic masculine energy to push almost like a self-doubt, and this has been a running theme for a while, to push grief and sadness and self-doubt or lack of motivation, that stagnancy from wanting to do stuff, but also to have faith in yourself. It's that energy of procrastination of, I'll do it tomorrow, oh, I'll do it the day after, I'll do it the day after, until we get ourselves stuck in a rut where we don't want to do it at all. Okay, now you've also got flow. Okay, and flow says, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Now we've got divine flow and flow coming out. Someone here either needs to go swimming, someone needs to do breathing techniques or tapping, or someone needs to up the guided meditations or whatever it is that they do to ground themselves, to really ground themselves. And something about moving something in your home, whether it's the mirrors, the chairs, but changing something around in the home to help with that feng shui, because you've got divine abundance. There's something about helping that coming in, helping that to come in, especially over Halloween, okay? For some reason I heard ancestral money burns for someone as well, because divine abundance says, you were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundant, not chase it. There you go. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I'd love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your comments, because even the ones that aren't the same as, you know, for example, being told, you know, that's not the way it works. You know what? It makes me think. It makes me reflect. It makes me dig deeper into myself. So I appreciate all of your comments. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always deeply appreciated. It means I can put more time, effort, and cards into this channel. Anyone that would like to have a private reading, also, all of my information is in the description box. But with that being said, I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you later. Bye.